Hello everybody, I'm Manatee. Welcome to my 6th stream of Last Defense Academy, I think. Oh my gosh, it's getting exciting. We met new students. We're at a brand new well, we went to the brand new school and now we've brought those new students back to the school we're currently at. Let me get into the game here and let's get started. We're going to continue the game from where we were before. Okay, and now I think... Oh yeah, we were going to bed. That's what we were doing. It was about the end of the day. Oh my god, should we talk to him? Yeah, we gotta talk to him.
Quite the view you got here. Those undying flames we've heard so much about.
Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes.
By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you here, that's pretty decent proof of it, right?
I guess so. Okay, we're gonna leave that freak alone. Here's my room. Let's go to bed. Phew. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room. The one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karawa be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? Oh, it's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until morning. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Day 30! Moving right along. Ding dong! Bing bong.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make. Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! What did you get access to this time, you ask?
Oh, hell yeah, new rooms.
On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab!
The metal shop is actually just about metal music.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
Okay. I'll go check them out, Mr. Egg. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. We're gonna fast travel. Meow. All right. It looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people all around all of a sudden.
Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa. Don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you. You know.
Was that supposed to be inspiring?
There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school.
Allies, huh?
Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nico said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course.
So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of the sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. Her archaic language is confusing in my brain. I'm like, what's she saying?
You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now. What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said.
He's so funny. Yeah, that's what I'm just fucking telling you.
They don't need
What is
fuel,
confusing?
and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning.
Graduate
on
from
for all
stupid
eternity.
school?
Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it.
Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu? Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation?
The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from the last defense academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either.
You got 'em burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right?
We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Siri said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner. You truly are useless.
Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right.
Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd be risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock. It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing.
It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning.
A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above? Sirei mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't get to decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there's still like 70 days to go? Aw man, what rotten luck! I don't know if I can hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing.
The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know?
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days.
Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us all fired up, we couldn't help but be on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not.
If Zirei had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nico told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Oh, that's me. I gotta say that. I thought they were gonna do a flashback. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive.
Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with? Oh, this is going to overload my extra small-sized brain.
It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock.
Actually, hold on. Let me check and make sure that my mic is working, because the last couple times my mic's not been working. Okay, good. It is. Yippee! Okay, back to the game. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what the world death thing is.
Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that. Hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse?
Come on, make with the explanations already.
That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Did anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl?
Shut up, shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about world death? You just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of your car if you can't afford to insure.
She's so funny.
I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're too poor.
Huh? Thanks for the follow.
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore.
Kura, don't be like that.
There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait.
Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now.
We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderlize you.
Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. The word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to...
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
A killing game? Yeah, get him, Darmy.
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Fucking freak.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
I don't think Darmy and the murderer...
Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I have.
I don't think they're related anymore, but I do think that they're equally freaky.
That's enough.
Oh wait, that's me. That's enough. You all need to calm down.
Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought's class deadbeats as bad as... That Dreadnought class deadbeats as bad as the rest of them.
Me trying to decipher what the hell she's even saying.
The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. That's a screenshot. That's a screenshot right there, actually. That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna need this for reasons. Thank you. Thank you. Where'd my mouse go? Here we go. Thank you. Okay. How dare you, sir? I will not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the Holy Jumonji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Satisfaction, my ass. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk.
I've had just about...
Whoa, Darmy?
I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi.
But... Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon.
All right. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out of the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Like you're one to talk.
You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi.
So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death thing they mentioned is? I'm really curious now.
Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it. I still feel like I want to hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then. Aw, maybe next time.
Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sirei or Hiriko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some alone time to think. Eito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off of all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the bio lab on the second, right? Okay. The metal shop on the first floor. Oh, there's a billion people here. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. She wants to talk to me. Hello, Karara.
The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything?
I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Usuzuki, yeah, I said that right, is actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development.
Weapons development? Like guns and stuff?
In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary pursuit to evolve from Suzuki to Usuzuki, and the rest is history.
Is that how names get changed?
Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It seems only fitting that there should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before our might the others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Oh, she got a little family chant. Trap development's been unlocked. You can access it during your free time.
The invaders will rue the day they cross the Usuzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Okay, let's check out this thing. We can make traps here. I should try it out sometime. I could talk to these guys. Ugh, fine, I'll talk to them. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karuo could never have put on an act that convincing. Is she really not Karuo? Or maybe she's lost her memory.
Look out, Nozomi. That perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva.
Ah, so he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumonji sword and I will strike him down. I keep telling you, I'd never do anything like that. Darn it. She's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to the second floor. The biolab. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at?
I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about?
Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities, too. Nico did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us.
Enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right?
Ah, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we'll have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips.
And, what could we use it for?
For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves, just like my family did to me.
You mean like the way your arm stretches?
You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested.
Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies.
Sorry, guys. I need to drink soda pop. Alright, I visited both the new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. If I'm lucky, I can go to bed. Phew, between all that arguing and the exploration today's really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye, or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different?
We are representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility.
I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end. A way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Someone's here. Someone's at the door. Could it be her? Oh, you think it's gonna be... Takumi, I know who you think it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be Darmi. I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal Darmi. Damn it. It's always Ato. This man's in love with him, I swear to God. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Eito. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiriko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you. After all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the most important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Oh, he's jealous. He's jealous. Called it. Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. Am I not special to you? But you also seem troubled. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind, I don't have any experience in that area. But, then again, I'd like to, if you're interested. Oh, was that real? Oh. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me? Hello everyone, the VOD got messed up here, so I'm just going to quickly recap it for you. Basically, Takumi tells Eito everything about Karuha and him from his past, and then he says that Nozomi looks exactly like her and acts exactly like her, and he doesn't think it's amnesia or anything because she hasn't talked about having amnesia. She doesn't seem like she has that at all. And he doesn't think that it's like a twin situation because they act the exact same way. And Eito says that he's been reading a lot of sci-fi novels and he thinks that it's her from an alternate dimension or like it's an alternate reality version of her. Okay, and end scene. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope depending on the story. A parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karuha? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karuha and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities. But at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time. What an asshole. What an asshole, man. He just... Hey, Eito, I'm going to spill my guts to you, but please believe me because it's going to sound crazy as fuck. Eito's like, bet, man. Okay, now I'm going to tell you my theory. It might sound crazy. And Takumi goes, wow, that does sound crazy. You suck. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. But I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we're used to considering in reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I would not have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been of much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about it. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he may be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. Bye, Eito. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile and a kiss goodbye. Parallel universes, alternate realities. Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karu and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Eito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at the Defense Academy.
Voice actor was going crazy with this. Get ready for your 31st day.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. To the cafeteria.
Huh?
Oh? It's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning anyway?
Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it.
We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Outsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room.
Oh, good morning.
It's you! Huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Kaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Ah, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us.
Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no, there's something I want to discuss with you. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurura and the others are dead set against it. I thought, the way I did not read the words fully, and I was like, what do you mean they're dead? What do you mean the others are dead? But yeah, dead set against it. Got it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then?
I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria. At least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday.
Yeah, I guess there's something in that.
It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here so we won't need the cafeteria until later.
Wow. The follow wow at the same time that Shoma said wow, that was perfect. Thank you for the follow. Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. Ugh, you sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk coming from someone who can't even use hemoanima. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of the flagship series always ends up getting married. I feel sorry for the fans. Oh no! Why must they always break the fourth wall?
At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now.
Well, wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you.
Sorry, the others are waiting for me.
Thanks! I love my big mouth and my big shark tooth smile. That was like when I was asking my artist to draw my model, I was like concepting her and I was like, okay, I need these three things. I need sharp teeth, I need a big old smile, and I need big eyebrows. And those are absolute needs, absolute needs. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me.
That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up this killing game.
That chick really hates her guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you'll get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life. From my parents. This poor fucking guy.
Hey!
I can tell your parents hated you because they dressed you like that. Sorry. The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let me get this down, though. Not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Alright, you already know what we gotta do. We gotta go to the Gift-O-Matic. Get to the Gift-O-Matic. The metal shop and Biolab have been unlocked. You can now... Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about that. We're going to the gift shop. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. To the gift shop, to the gift shop, to the gift shop. It's the library rec room. Yeah, that's where we want to go. To the rec room! We're gonna make a gift for somebody. Okay, so we've made Splatter Movie's folk song compilation. What should we make? Simple toys. Rubik's Cube winner ice cream stick. Dear sister gift box. Fine, let's make the sister box and let's give it to the sister freak. Let's do it. Yes. Only because it's easy to tell who the gift is for. Okay, we've got to give it to Ima. Ima, I got you a gift. Wow. Me? Oh, he's gonna say it.
Yes, thank you.
Investigation went up by 10. Technology went up by 10. Yippee! Okay, we've done gifts. Now let's go hang out with somebody. Where's Darmy? Darmy! Darmy! There she is. Roof. Oh, you're just right outside my room. I could have just left outside the door. Thank you. Thanks for telling me about the mic issues. Okay, Darmy.
The tension is as thick as the prelude to a gory killing game. Who do you think will be killed first?
What? I can't do an activity with you? Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Okay, let's go see who we can do an activity with. Let's... Oh my god, okay, let's go to the entrance hall. Do an activity with you. Takumi, want to take a ride with me? Sure, let's go. Alright, sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh? Hell nah. I never ride two asses to a seat. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it. Run beside my bike. Very good. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? After that, I enjoyed with a ride with Takamaru. After spending some time together, you understand Takamaru a little better now. The report card's wish list has been updated. Endurance went up by 3. Mobility went up by 3. Great job. Ding dong. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day is almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh for tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. Day 32. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I cannot get over how this voice actor had to do 100 intros, 100 good mornings, and 100 good nights.
Humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt though, but she'll be there today. Bleh. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Just as I thought. It's just the original team from this school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures she's not here.
So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning?
It's not like I care either, but yeah. I heard them going at it when I passed by the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though.
You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Shoma, are you alright? Shoma? Huh? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use? Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again.
Quick, someone cut off his head. The Revive-O-Matic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance.
You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true, Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. Maybe he saw that ghost that we saw. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Free time. Wonder if I can't... I guess we could go hang out with you. Oh, we can go to the library, hang out with you. Or, can we explore today or no? Let's see if we can explore. I like to explore the best. Yes, we can explore. We get to pick 3 people. We want Darami. We want... Oh no, you fight with the truck. I'm picking my best fighters, actually. Okay. Head out.
Shall we go?
Let's go, crew. Roll out. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Spot select. Oh, that's nice. I have save points. Let's go to the north side. Search start. Okay, I want to look around and see where my special spaces are. Oh, there's a treasure chest there. There's a star space there. That's where I want to go. I want to go to the star space. Yeah. 3. This way. Your path is blocked by thick clumps of bamboo grass. Cut the grass before proceeding. Force your way through. Cut the grass. Party took damage. Got bamboo.
We did it.
2. Special square. You see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is this doing here? Take its accessories. Got red crystal fragment.
Yes!
4. 3. Raw red crystal. Yippee. Can we go past the fire? What does it do past the fire? I don't want to go up that way per se. Ooh, we can go down this way. Let's go 4 down. 2 down. You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Did it move just now? Inspect the armor. Attack the armor. Attack the armor. Ah, Takamaru took damage. Let's do 3 down. One. Oh wait, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
This looks quite rare.
Mini motor. Nice. And then we'll do 5 spaces this way. Go down. You find a shooting game at an abandoned arcade. Prizes are still lined up on the shelves. You could probably shoot one down. Aim for the tin toy. Aim for the heavy-looking gem. Aim for the box of candy. Snack break. 8 of recovered HP. Yippee! Let's go 2 down this way. You find a natural hot spring. Take a dip. We don't have time to rest. Take a dip. Party recovered HP. Let's do 6 down. Continue exploration. This way. 2 here. 6 here. Up. You can't extinguish these flames yet. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, let me look around. See if we've got any other special spaces around here. Not really. But also, I want to keep getting gifts and stuff. There's one up there. If we can keep running around up there, I think that'd be good. Okay, let's do 3 down this way. You find a suitcase on the ground. There seems to be something inside, but it's locked. Force it open. Ah, got expensive suit.
I'll take this with me.
2. A stone stele has been erected on the roadside. Strange letters are carved into its surface. Try to decipher the letters, destroy the seal, offer a prayer. Ooh, offer a prayer. Got large red crystal. We're getting so many red crystals. Okay, 3. 3. You find a pitch black room while exploring the rooms. It's so dark it's hard to see. Look for a light switch. Pull the curtains open. Got red crystal fragment.
This looks good.
So many red crystals. Why such red crystals today? 1, 2. We have 6 out of 9 inventory. When we get to 8 out of 9, we leave, okay? Okay. Continue exploration. Ooh. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Dismantle a washing machine. Got a barely working motor.
We did it.
Nice. 3. 2. You find an old recycling machine. Put material inside and it will dispense something new. Kick it. Oh, but we have to do a battle. Dang it. Now I have to do a battle. What did I do to myself? It's okay, I like the battles. I've grown fond of them. Dun, dun,
Good to
dun.
go.
Side slash these guys.
Let's freaking go!
It's not over yet.
I don't want to use you actually. Let's see.
It's killing game time!
Yeah.
Piece of cake!
We'll do Darnie, but we'll do her I feel nothing attribute. And then we can move it to... Oh, we can only go that way or that way. I see, I see, I see. We don't want to do her then. Let's do...
Ready when you are. Ha! Got it.
There we go. There we go. Now we're kicking ass.
Hauling ass!
Okay. And then we'll do... Oh, we should
Good to
do
go.
another side slash, but we should do it over here. Oh, can I not get him? Yeah, I can.
Take this. All right.
There we go. There we go. Now we're killing it. You've got 6 HP left.
Here we go.
It's not...
Yeah.
It's not enough to take him out this turn.
Ouch.
Okay. Now, let's see.
Good to go. Yeah.
Let's do it to it!
Yeah, let's do a little homicide.
Let's give it to him!
No, we gotta keep
Here we
using
go.
you because you've got the higher attack.
Got it.
Let's freaking go!
Darmy, can you reach?
Seriously depressing.
No? Yeah.
Let me alone!
There we go.
Might as well take it.
Polyester. Great. Okay. And we'll go... What am I looking for? I don't know why I was gonna go up there when there's a treasure chest right over here. Let's just go down. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. It looks like it doesn't have long to live. Leave it alone. What? You tried to ignore and move on, but you hadn't noticed you were surrounded by invaders. Seems the bear had been fighting them. Oh my god. I show mercy and this is what I get. This is why every time you see something dying, you should just kill it off. Okay.
Say when. Ha! My body. Here we go.
Ooh, I can do a special
I can
attack.
keep going.
Which way do I want to do my special attack? This way? Sure.
No way forward but through.
Here you go, take that. Bam.
We'd better retreat.
Good to go.
Can attack all you guys too. Can I get everybody in one? No, I can't get everybody. Fine. I'll just do a regular
My
old
turn.
side slash. Wait, what?
Say when.
We want... I guess so.
Let's go. Here. All right.
There, now we can kick ass.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Yes.
Purple mushroom? Hell yeah. Your inventory's full. Okay. Understood. Oh, switch out. What should we switch out? Let's switch out. Barely working motor. Okay, well, there's no point going up to the other one. We should just get out of here. End exploration.
That should do it.
Ba-ba. Ding dong. Bing bong. Good night.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yeah, good night. Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karo and Nozomi thing once and for all. Right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki,
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karua. We remained close all throughout elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karu and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
Karu was gay?
She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for
Oh.
your mom. Eh, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of
Damn.
making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
For me?
Aww.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
guys,
sure.
Karu's not gay.
I
Or
have
at
to
least
get you
she's
something
bi.
nice in return.
Regardless, she has a crush on Takumi, so
No.
her life's heading down the
that's
drain
okay.
anyway.
If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
What the hell's a sky?
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Alright, you two, get a room. Let's move on. Let's get back to Darumi. Day 33. Ding dong. Bing bong.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The more he calls them vile and barbaric, the more I'm like, they're probably normal and we're the freaks. It's no surprise I dream about Karu again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karua, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. To the cafeteria! Hey, everybody's here. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests.
Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away.
Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call.
What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? What the heck? Dude, you gotta tell us this stuff. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Ginzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though?
So, was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen?
Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both our images are in minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory.
You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either.
What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Kamakura. Lady Nozomi, is something the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same as the ones we've got here, right? The ones we can't get working?
Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remember this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood. You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it?
So, your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma. Have you got any crazy mild... Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something?
I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway.
How can you not know? It's your body we're talking about.
Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else. Oh, hello. Welcome back, Justbang. Welcome.
Machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Not much has happened except the new people are at the school now, and they're fighting with the originals at the school, and now Shoma had another recollection, and he's like, I have special blood. Look at my special blood. Oh shit, that's all of them.
Too.
He's remembering everybody in these freaking pods.
What?
You were all in these machines. You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Special blood. Dude, what are you talking about? Us? In those machines?
That includes our group, too.
Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it. In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to the school. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have the money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See, it just don't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we had passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser.
Hey, yeah! That kind of twist happens in killing games all the time!
It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to the hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and...
Oh my god! Enough already.
Karara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us.
You interrupted our training for this. To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies. Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima.
But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details.
Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later.
In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you.
Huh?
First you refuse to fight. Then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. Yeah, I like Pumpkinhead too. I think that she's correct on a lot of things, and I think she's a great addition to the character lineup. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Karara stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't gonna cut it this time. You need to be made an example of.
What are you talking about, Karara? Karara, I cannot say her name.
Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's gonna do it. This so-called defense unit's full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he is the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What's happened to her? Karara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack right now.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
Huh? But I...
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses! Just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey! Shuffle off! Scram! Depart! Disappear! Get out! 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 Hey! Leave him alone, you!
Gaku stepped in and grabbed Karara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Dead!
Get your filthy hands off me!
Ooh, she punched him out.
Whoa! That was awesome! Combo!
Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
And Usuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, pea-brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence.
Me too, Pumpkinhead, me too.
And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences.
Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. Wish I could help it. You know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Karara. Please, that's enough.
So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training friends. Come, Lady Karara.
Ugh, my wrath must be appeased.
It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You would all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Ema. I love him, actually. Brother dearest, don't agree with him.
That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash.
She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never even met the guy. Dialogue in this game is so good. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Start with the K, end with the kneeling game, and it's totally still a genre with untapped potential.
Darami, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. But at least we're not starving anymore, so there's that. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already. But there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready when they do. Okay, we gotta give somebody a gift. We gotta do my favorite thing. Go make something. Let's go here. Okay, what are we crafting today? Fashionable stick pouch, sun kit, toolkit, festival goods, detective. We should give detective merch to the girl. Yes, yes. To the sister. I bet she'd love that. Where's she? Kako. Kako, here's some detective stuff for you. I bet you'll like it.
Oh, wow! I've never
I like her little
seen
star
something
eyes.
like this before. I love it.
Observation went up by 20. Oh, hell yeah, I'm observant as fuck. Great job. Social studies 1. Free time. Okay, now let's spend the next half of our free time doing something or hanging out with somebody. Let's go. The only people that have activities are these fucking 3. God damn it. Okay, well, I guess we'll go hang out with you in the rec room. Hey, I'm here to do an activity with you. Did you come to use the gift-o-matic too, Takumi? I came to make some sanitizer wipes with the gift-o-matic. And also a mop, and a bucket, and rubber gloves, and a plastic bag.
Huh?
So basically a set of cleaning supplies? Are you doing some tidying up? Yeah, it's been a while, so I got it everywhere. Got what everywhere? You talking me, don't play dumb. You know what she got everywhere. Oh, good. She calls him out too. Come on, you know about my condition. Right, she must have puked for some reason. I know she can't help it because of her condition, but it's gotta suck to always have to do that cleaning whenever she gets sick. Your experience unlocked the keyword clean. Technology went up by 6. Ding dong. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Or any more deaths. Or missing people. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Day 34. Ding dong! Bing bong. What's he using? A leg massager? Oh my god.
And shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable. To be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved
get on
school
with it.
from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. I don't know. It's not looking promising. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. And not even the whole group, just some of them. I know it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and some mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture.
Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition.
At least those two are happy.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut my own head off, just for something to do.
And Darami's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared, just in case. Aw, dang it. Fine. I've played a video game before. I can take the hint. Go upgrade your weapons, asshole. Go get prepared for the battle. Let's see. Where do we got? Metal shop. I'll check out the metal shop to see what kind of traps we can do. So electrified fence, explosive mine, or spring trap. First of all, I am personally interested in an electrified fence. And then, can I upgrade electric fence? How much does it cost? Okay, that's as much as I can do. Learn explosive mine. Yeah, let's learn explosive mine. Learn spring trap. Okay, so that's as much money as I had. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. And then if we go to not the cafeteria, not the library, the training room. Sure. Sure, we can go to the training room. I think I can train here. I think I can upgrade weapons here. Upgrade class weapon. I've made Darumi pretty strong. I've made her pretty strong. So let's see if I can't upgrade somebody else. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, because we said that she needed... Yeah, we said that she needed upgrades. One Counter-Strike. I don't know what this shit is, but sure. I got money to spend. Let's fucking go. Learn Last Yell. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. Attack +2 to user when near death during battle. Sure. Sure, why not? We'll do those. Okay. And then... Oh, hell yeah, I got a spam chatter. Thanks, spam chatter. If anybody wants to get scammed or their computer hacked, do whatever the spam bot's saying. Okay, let's see. Who else should we upgrade? Should we upgrade the main character? Probably. Let's upgrade the main character. How boring to upgrade the MC. Lame. Okay, and then I'm gonna save the rest of my money because I don't care about anybody else. Okay. Ready. Oh, I think I still have time to do stuff. Let's go give more people gifts. Hell yeah, where's the rec room? Okay, 2 here. Bath salts. Towel. Makeup brushes. Somebody likes makeup. Who was it? I forget. I forgot. Survival knife. Reverse blade sword. Silverware. Noose. Okay, I know I'm streaming live, so like, I'm about to get canceled, but how inappropriate on a scale of 1 to 10 would it be for me to try to give the noose to the little guy that hates himself? Anyway, moving on. And the worst part is, I don't know if he'd like he might genuinely like it. That might be one of the gifts that he's looking for. Party poppers? I don't know who likes party poppers. Comb. Dragon jacket. Ugh, bikers love them. Okay, yeah, we gotta give... Let's give this to the biker dude. Yeah. This to Takamaru. Alright, Takamaru, enjoy your jacket.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Aw, he's a sweetie. Endurance went up by 10, mobility went up by 10. Free time. Okay, let's go look around, see what we can do. We got a couple people in the cafeteria. Ooh, Darumi's over here. You already know what we gotta do. Hi, Darumi. Hi. Talk to Darumi. What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen?
No, I just felt like crying.
A person should have a reason to cry. Tears are supposed to mean something. Your experience unlocked the keyword cheap. Creativity went up by 6. Ding dong. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up.
Okay,
while
we'll give him
still
we'll,
can.
we'll give him the noose later. Next
Well,
free time
then.
event, we'll give that guy the
Good
noose.
night.
It's probably gonna be for somebody that likes like crime or like mysteries or something. I don't know. Oh no, you know what? Oh, I know who the noose is for. It's for the dude who likes torture, I bet. Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out, but we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just as on edge as it before. If the invaders do attack when we're like this, will we be able to fight them off? Somehow? I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I lay down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Day 35. Probably a fight today, because they warned me yesterday that this was going to be a fight soon. There's the egg.
Time to rise and shine.
With his blue Powerade in a wine glass.
Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend
actually
another
just,
day enduring
drinking
the
straight
unendurable
blue Curacao.
and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I doubt there's been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. To the cafeteria. Eat breakfast, good sir. Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday.
If anything, I'd say our team's starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping.
What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the, incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. What's with Ato, though? Looks like there's something on his mind. He saw the ghost. He saw the ghost. Please tell me we're gonna address the ghost. Hey, Ato. Is everything okay? You still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Carrara?
Well, of course I do. But that's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Ato's new theory is that this new girl that looks like Karuwa is from a parallel universe.
I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information in that the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes.
You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality?
Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over.
You mean I'm the one who's from a different dimension? No, you idiot. He's talking about Karuwa. Oh, wait. Not just you, but all of us.
Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like that before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kinda like my body was being dragged away somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality?
What? We all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. What's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's just a theory we've been working on. Probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I think that too. I just never said anything now because I thought that no one would take me seriously. Huh, really? I mean, no matter how you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for?
What?
Right there, how we were sent from our world to this one.
Whoa. Those machines sent us here? Yeah. Maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. Oh my god. This girl. I went to a wedding the other month where the groom got up there, and when they were reading their vows, he was like, I will love you through life and death and even into the multiverses. And I was like, hell yeah, man, go off. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished breakfast, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gap in our memories, the strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like that's not the whole story. Or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack, whenever that might be. Okay, it's still the morning, so I think we can go exploring. Let's go exploring. Exploring. Wait, did I lose my... There we go. Exploring. Aw, man. I can't go exploring. I gotta go do an activity. What the fuck? Let's go hang out with Darmy in the war room.
Talk to me! Come play a game with me!
Alright, let's play.
You have to play one of my favorite Eroji. You'll totally love it!
The game Darmy chose was a very erotic and extreme game, but it was really unpredictable and interesting to play. Your experience unlocked the keyword video. Creativity went up by 6. Great job! Linguistics 3. I'm so creative because I keep choosing to hang out with Darmy. Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want.
What is doing the fucking artillery?
I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. Nozomi. Hell yeah, called it.
Sorry for disturbing you.
Huh? No, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business.
I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria.
An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time?
I don't know. 1 minute everything was fine. I don't know. 1 minute everything was fine. The next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast.
I don't think I can stop them on my own. Alright, in that case we better hurry.
Thank you. Come on.
Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. There is no peacetime in this game. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise.
You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government official, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution.
Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Carrara. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the holy Jumonji's sword trembles with outrage.
Ew. Too much information, Kyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself.
Hey, I'm on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big of a deal, is it?
I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know. Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it. But I wouldn't feel a thing.
Why's everything gotta be about death and torture with you? If you're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi. I'm sorry. I tried to calm things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like this.
Yeah. Get back to your sickbed, Invalid and Takumi. Now that you're here, you can make yourself useful.
Yeah, I guess she's a tomato head and not a pumpkin head. She's just not ripe yet. No, shut up. She's gonna get blood on her tomato head and it's gonna be a real tomato head. I'm already predicting.
I want you to bear witness.
Bear witness to what?
I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in our ranks and meet our sweet, merciless judgment.
A criminal? Wait, what do you mean merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down.
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 BPM. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not just an emotional outburst. It's a promise. In the name of the Osuzukis, I'll have my revenge.
What treasure did they take from you? Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen?
Fine. It pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have a right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night.
Huh?
I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up tight and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable! How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape. I like it. Let's go with that.
You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? I think it was, if we're taking guesses, I think it was Gakko. The boy with the hat. Okay, anyway. You have to understand, Kurara really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could use a Faraday's constant worth of reallys and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the ration-o-matic either. She wanted to make it by hand using her traditional family recipe.
Suzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold and the flavor completely falls apart. You have to supervise it constantly from start to finish with the same care you'd use around a newborn baby. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low-down thief has taken it away from me.
Snatching a child away in the dead of night. Truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though?
Ugh, this is stupid. All this over a little curry.
Yeah, I think it's him.
I'm out of here.
Who said you could leave, you pizza-faced cinderblock?
There's the galactic bazooka, and the crowd goes wild.
Is that what the attack's called?
Damn it! That's the second time you got the jump on me. Let that be a warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment.
But you're not actually going to execute them, are you?
Absolutely. It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterward. In that case, how about we focus on really making it hurt? It'll make a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry.
Enough with the gore. You're not impressing anyone. This whole time Takamaru thinks that dude's flirting with him. Wait a minute, you're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your hemo-anima, are you?
What else? Enemies of the Osuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've all sworn to exterminate.
Thank you for the hydrate. I took a trusty sip of my Mountain Dew. I keep that thing on me. But, Karara, you're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us? All over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking we'll take that lying down. We're pretty strong too, you know.
Great idea! Let's make it a hemo-anima battle royale! I'll grab our infusers.
Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Huh? Aw, I should have known it was that little shit. Shoma, what did you mean just now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the I think he's lying. I think he's lying. My hydrate is for Mountain Dew. I changed the sound effect specifically to the Talladega Nights Mountain Dew thing so that anytime someone plays a hydrate, yes, I can sleep on caffeine. I have ADHD. That shit doesn't affect me. But anyway, yeah, I specifically put the Talladega Night Mountain Dew on there so I could drink more dew. But anyway, I think this little shit Shoma is lying so that because he wants to die anyway. He hates himself. He's gonna to help out somebody else. He's trying to help a homie. I don't think he actually did it. Anyway, just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Karara left in the refrigerator. What? And that's why Gaku's shocked, because I think Gaku did it. I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flay me, slice me up, use your hemo-anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on this school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting.
I see.
Karara took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma.
How was it? You ate it, right? How did it taste?
It was delicious.
That's all. I might have forgiven you if you'd had something more interesting to say. All right, let's get on with the flaying.
Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everybody.
But why would you want? Very well. If you're resigned to your fate, there's no use wasting time. My sublime hemo-anima will be the last thing you ever see.
Karara, no! Think about what you're saying. Hemo-anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other.
All right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes. I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right?
A mock battle?
The maggot and I will duel each other, no holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members.
Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But...
Step forward, maggot. I want to finish this and get on with my day.
But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use his hemo-anima. It wouldn't be a fair fight.
He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Okay, so I definitely have to get her chef gifts. I gotta go to the surprise-o-matic, the ration-o-matic, and make her a bunch of chef supplies and give it to her because I'm starting to figure something out here. Things are clicking in my little brain. You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk.
Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up too.
Back off, pretty boy. Okay, Takamaru is in love with him. You'll have to go through me first. Zounds, you'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Not that I'll get involved either way.
Brother dearest, stop making it worse.
Please, everyone. I'm sure we can resolve this peacefully.
Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses free reign. It's happening. It's finally happening. Viva la killing.
This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. The sirens are gonna go off. I already know sirens go off immediately. No, this war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. You think? Look at this fucking lineup. Between the invaders, our hemo-anima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that.
But please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
Oh, hell yeah, Takumi. I hadn't meant to yell that loud, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting amongst ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurara and Shoma. Huh? You being the main character, you're not gonna step in and offer to fight on my behalf? Wow, what a shitty dude, huh? But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. Oh my god, training montage. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf.
No, that's fine with me.
It is?
How much time do you want?
Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help to motivate him. This being such a pressing matter, you shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most.
8. I'll wait 8 days.
8 days? Jesus! Are you sure, Lady Kurara? Even weakling manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story.
8 is the Usuzuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong, in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understood?
Alright, I can live with that.
And another thing. This isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked.
Wait, when you say anything...
I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them.
So that's what she was aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept.
Then it's decided. Shoshka, they've got 8 days. When's their time limit?
Today is day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3. Carry the 1.
Day 43.
I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte. That's all.
Yeah, well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon.
Yeah. Listen, she's a fighter, not a counter. Her muscles are sharp. Her brain is mush.
Yeah, I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel, where you belong.
Carrara stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all. If it weren't for that addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you. Yugamo and Kyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about all this? She's going to hold you that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said all that on his own. It'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right there and then. That would have been fine with me, of course.
Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice, I'll see what I can do to calm Carrara down, but I don't know if it'll do any good. Once she fixates on an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it.
With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before, then we take the L. I love the dialogue. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she knows what hit her.
Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think you can beat her, Shoma?
Not really, no.
Now I'm seeing stars.
Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still be just as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. Oh, it must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think blah blah blah. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today and went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Ding dong! Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers.
There's
It's
that
time to
egg.
hit the hay.
Like
You
to
never know
end
when the
my nights
invaders
with the
might
good old
attack,
hard-boiled
so rest
egg.
up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Goodbye, egg. I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Carrara. If he can't win, or if he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about us having to follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut out those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Day 36. Actually, 8 days for this one arc or like plot line is kind of good because it's making our days go by real fast.
Burn out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Stabilized.
I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I better go to the cafeteria and check. To the cafeteria. Bup, bup, bup. It's not even here. Huh? Shoma's not here? No. Eito went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Carrara hit me. I also feel like the invaders would attack before the 8 days go by. They've never not attacked for 8 days. That's like forever. After waiting a while longer, the last 2 members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Actually, I think the invaders are gonna attack first, and they're all gonna have to unite during the battle and like work together. And then they're gonna, and then the thing that she asks from them is like, okay, well, I'm gonna cook some delicious food for everybody, and you guys are gonna have to try it and give me your honest opinions. I think it's gonna be some friendship wins everything kind of vibe. Eito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble! What? My existence, I mean, it causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead you to despair in the end. Wait. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yeah, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting in a duel, let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Aw, sheesh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like this?
Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rinse and repeat.
Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. Yeah, maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental. Hey, hit me. What? Takamaru got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing. Just hit me, see what happens. Okay. Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Alright, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch and it connected. So what you got to complain about? Is he okay? Shoma! Is he fucking dead? Did he die from hitting somebody? A few minutes later. You see what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict in my body just shuts down. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches. I get a headache. I break into a fever. And before I know it, I've passed out.
Hey!
Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. You understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. We can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurara next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too.
I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim. Or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set.
I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position, but there's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Shoma. I'll get out of your way now, so you won't have to be so sick with the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. I will say the Danganronpa games, in like this company in general, anytime they make a short character, except for V3, that short character is pretty much completely intolerable. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as I expected. Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug.
What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. A killing game would make all those little problems go away.
Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Genzaki's condition. Yeah. So why did they put him in this unit? There. Ima, our favorite boy, is asking your question. Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this.
You shouldn't be the one making that point.
No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight.
Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random.
Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason he's here.
Huh?
A special reason? Perhaps he has a hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Outsky. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. We're all gonna have to surround him and start jorking off his confidence. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Oh, I get to do the convincing game again. Oh, you think maybe he's got like a split personality type thing? They've done the split personality shtick in a couple of the other Danganronpa games, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Genzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie.
Right. Physiognomy might have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give a resurgence.
Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. Save us, Takumi. You're our only hope. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino.
Let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like. Sure. I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Alright, let's go play a little game. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Eito said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason, that he may have potential none of us have even recognized yet. But in order to find out what that is, I'm gonna have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Well, the only thing we can do now is therapy. Where do you think Shoma sleeps? I think... Ooh, let's try running this way. Maybe he sleeps on this side. Shoma! Shoma, where's your bedroom? Oh, I'm supposed to talk to you first?
Something Shoma'd want? What about a plushie?
Huh?
Plushie?
I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night.
You wanted a plushie? That seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma?
What? Why would I make something for that guy?
Oh, for a guy. I mean, it would be to persuade him to fight.
Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later.
Damn, Gaku's so unhelpful. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. I think if I... Can I just teleport there? Oh, I can. I can just move over to the other side of the roof. Is he this way? Nozomi... Shoma. There we go. Hi, Shoma. I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. Oh, I can't just walk in? What the fuck? I gotta go talk to other people? Fine. Let's go talk to Ima. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ginzaki to fight?
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurara, who knows what we might be forced to do? Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Ginzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? For the record, I say no way. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for? The dog. The dog. Okay, next. Darmi, you got something helpful for us? You got some facts?
I can't wait!
You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait?
I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are gonna plan for us. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog?
It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset.
Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area.
Oh, Darmi. Yeah, make a dog plushie. And then bring Darmi with you on a collar and leash for good measure. Here's a substitute dog. Something Shoma might want? I'd have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Yeah, I think you're onto something with that dog plushie. Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. It is insane how everyone else in the class like talks to each other, except Takumi like doesn't talk to anybody, and he's always like, "Wow, how do you know all this stuff about everybody? Do you guys talk to each other?" Like, Takumi, if you had one conversation with Shoma, you might know that. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it?
Ah.
Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? Book on dogs? This seems like a book Shoma would like. A picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I overheard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He had a pet dog in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually, dog plushie. A Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have. But I have an idea of where to find one. Darumi.
I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area.
Okay, I'll go search the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Darumi's literally wearing a collar. Can we not just take Darumi's necklace? Darumi, can we borrow your collar?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Last Defense
Prepare
Academy.
to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the
I'm gonna have this little speech memorized. Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Okay, today I'm gonna go find that dog collar. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go explore. Wait. I think that's right. We just, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Oops. Sorry about that.
Game start!
I'm sure it'll tell us where the goal is once we blow out the flames here. Ah, bottom corner. Got it. Search start. 2. You find a large turnip in the ground. You might be able to use it for something if you dig it out. Pull on it. Got large turnip.
Might as well take it.
We gotta do a big monster, but we're probably gonna get something when we win. Blah, 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 blah. The rules, the rules, the rules. Okay. I get it, I get it. Let's do slide slash up here. Okay. Then we'll do a side slash here. Oh, I can't do that? Fine. Whatever. I'll use you.
Yes, leave it to me.
Whatever. It's okay. Then homicide up here. Can I homicide you both? No. Homicide you guys.
Uh-oh! Dead already!
Then let's do side slash on that guy.
Let's do this. There. Got it.
Boom. And then we can get a side slash
Ready
on
when you
this
are.
guy. Boom. Done. All in one turn. Easy.
We did it.
Wow, all that for a barely working motor. Feels so good about that. Okay, down here. Okay, down here. You find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Stick my dick. I mean, tip it over. Chance plus 20. 2. Down. Insects are swarming around one particular tree. What are they so interested in? Examine the tree. Examine the insects. Ah, damn it. Damage. 4. Continue exploration. I think we gotta go this way. Yeah, I'm on the right track. This way. You found a large piece of red cloth while exploring old houses. What could this be? A magic carpet, superhero cape, a pirate king's flag. Got pirate flag.
Might as well take it.
3. This way. And this way. You find a strange device in an enemy base. You might be able to use it to detect materials. Press buttons at random. Well, press buttons at random. Chance plus 10. Ooh. Let's do 1. I don't want to do a monster fight. You find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape. Recovered HP. Got cassette player. Woohoo. 4. 2. Killed it. You got a collar. Yes, I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft the plushie. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, dog plushie. Get the plushie. Crafting complete. Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie is done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shoma's immediately. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Carrara. I'm trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me.
Huh?
Come on, don't be like that. Just take it. Or not. Or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. But that's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trek. What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your hemo anima yet. The invaders will kill you. Yeah, it's my way of apologizing. Yeah, this bro. I didn't know it was possible to hate yourself this much. I believe my death will allow Carrara's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Begin persuasion. Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Carrara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Oh shit, I was supposed to say you can do it? That was, oh, damn, okay. I guess I'll just die. You could turn my body into mincemeat and scatter me around the campus. I thought saying you can do it would be like super unconvincing because that's the obvious answer. Even human garbage like me can hopefully manage to fertilize the dirt. No, Shoma retreated back into his shell. Ha ha ha, because he's dressed like a turtle. I can't give him the chance to feel negative. I have to blast him with a constant barrage of positivity. That's the trick. I just have to say, you're great. I love you. You can do it. Believe in yourself.
You saw what happened to me. I passed out. It's clear what would...
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory.
Hell yeah.
I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates.
You poop better than anyone I ever know. You're the best pooper in town, man. Shitting on him, as Nikki would say. Sorry, I gotta click. There we go.
Matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh,
Yeah.
Please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you.
I'll never stop believing in you.
I'll never stop believing in you.
I'm your #1 fan. I lie through my teeth. Please stop talking to me. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Carrara. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Oh, he can't take the pressure. Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me, then I'd rather die before I get the chance. Okay, listen, I see where he's coming from. A little bit. A little bit in ways. I kind of get it. I see. It's not that Shoma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. But why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shoma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid. I'm unathletic. I have no friends.
That's a lie. I'm your
ugly.
friend. I
Plus,
lie again.
I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who are hoping for my...
Whoa! I'm not
Shoma,
supposed to say you have
your
strengths too?
What are my strengths? I'd love to hear about them. If you weren't just lying to try and get me to fight.
I'm not supposed to tell him he's kind?
Your kindness is your strength.
I'm sorry, I'm bombing this. I'm bombing this. I'm incompetent and harmless. It only seems like kindness from a distance. This poor excuse for encouragement is only going to backfire.
Ah.
Shoma, tell me again. Why are you so scared of letting people down? Retry. Okay, yeah. Okay.
My parents were part of the elite. But unfortunately, I didn't inherit. I'm stupid. I'm unathletic. I have no friends. I'm ugly.
Okay, let's
Plus,
think
I
about
pass out
these
when I come into
answers.
conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives.
Okay, so I'm not supposed
who
to
were
click
hoping
that.
For my potential to manifest, started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
There are some expectations you should never run away
There are some
from.
expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's
Leo's expectations. Aw, the dogs.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
You fed Leo every day. You took care of him. Ato told me you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night. Yes. Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you're never coming back. Out in the cold? Oh, right. Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people, but there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. You're right. I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. You finally made up your mind to join us? We've got to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. The 60%'s not leading me to be confident that he's changed his mind. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... Shoma... He didn't budge. He just stood there trembling. How am I supposed to beat Karara? I can't even imagine winning this match, no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Karara? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shoma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far, I have to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her.
It's okay if you lose.
He sounded like he was lying on that too. What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Karara is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you'll all be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. And I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again. 95%, we're almost there. Let's go.
Why?
Why?
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
I guarantee it. Woohoo! Yeah. At some point he stopped lying. He was like, no, I really don't care if you lose. Actually, I expect you to lose and think you're probably gonna lose. I don't think there's any amount of training that I can teach you. Anyway. My own way of fighting? What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward, man. Alright, I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. Yeah, man, you be trashy. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like he started to think more positively. I'm the trash man. I come out in the ring and I throw trash everywhere. Ding dong. Bing bong.
troops, time to rise and shine! Get
Come on,
ready for your
eggs.
38th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Actually,
Prepare
Actually,
to spend another
after this
day
morning
enduring
announcement,
the unendurable and suffering the insufferable.
if it
Be
pauses,
ready to give your
we're
life
gonna
to protect
put
our
a
beloved
stop on this
school
game
from the
before it gets
vile
too
and
late and I get
barbaric
stuck in
enemy.
infinite battle loop. I've done everything I can with Shoma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do for now is prepare for the next defensive battle while I wait for him to get it together. Free time. Okay, so we're gonna save the game right here. Thanks everybody for joining the stream tonight. I'm Manatee, and I will see you next time.